buried the hatchet, Lae'zel?
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor. But if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
Aww. This is one of my favorite interactions between them. It's just Lae'zel is so oblivious, and it just shows that he's trying, and I love that. I've infiltrated them already. The Sunites suspect nothing. Oh no, I was kind of hoping that you infiltrated the Sharons. Oh well.
Let's take a gander.
Okay. The thing is... Ooh, broken machinery.
Yes, darling.
Oops. So, anyway, the thing is... we're going to find, like, accepts from... like a theater play here. And we have to be really careful to choose the correct options. Because I know myself, I'm going to mess up probably. And then bad things are going to happen. Dusty Book. The beginning of this book proudly declares it to be a play by Dame Inia, followed by an extensive introduction and 23 pages of notes on the text. Though the book itself seems barely touched, one stanza is encircled twice. There's a light in every living being. It's crawling towards the surface to survive. In its wake, it tramples everything. We kill the rest so that one can thrive. That sounds like something we shouldn't use because it ends in killing, right? So just to be on the safe side, there is a light in everything. Might kill. So I guess we should be careful with that one.
Here dwelt a man blessed with impeccable taste in literature.
Gale, I think Lenore is a woman, but I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know if it's ever specified. Okay, let's go up. Because I think we can't descend, if I remember correctly.
Fight, Shadowheart. Your skills are improving.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
I don't pay compliments. I make observations.
Oh, come on. But isn't it cute? Lae'zel's trying. She's really trying.
Doesn't look defective, but its magic aura is too faint for it to operate.
I think if you have Astarion do this, he says something very funny, right?
Why is it broken? You're powered by magic. For goodness sake.
So if Astarion fails this tech, it is way more hilarious, because he says, huh, it doesn't look broken. But then again, none of us do.
Elminster's not around.
Which is one of my favorite lines.
Certainly.
But yeah, well, I completely forgot that we can't use the elevator, so let's explore the base. There we go. And the good thing is that we do have Featherfall on our party. So Lae'zel. Here we go.
Ah, excellent choice.
It's an excellent line. I really love it.
It shall be done.
I definitely also used it like outside of this game. Ah.
It shall be done.
Aren't we all a little bit broken? Ooh, nice, a supply pack. Threadbare book. This threadbare book looks like it's contained a play, but most of it has been lost to time, vermin, and an unfortunate ink spill. Only 2 full sentences are distinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself, my darkest me? Is that a good line? Is that a bad line? I don't know. Oh well. Not Mask. Oh yeah, here we can also find the spores. Here we go. Essence of Timber spores. Nice. So we still have to find the Tongue of Madness, but I think it's on a different level, if I recall correctly. Ah, no, it's here. I do not recall correctly. Just have to be careful that we're not using it on something. Okay, there's nothing here. Anything we can do to sway you to our side? What's an offer? The Sharons of goth girls with big stumpy boots. I've got nothing against lunatics, really. We are all lunatics to a degree. Oh wow. Oh gosh, what a pun. But I mean, they're probably also like hot Selunite girls. And you can have them all. I'm not gonna fight for them. Feel free. If they consent, obviously. Are we still alive? Fire, I don't know. Don't we all sometimes feel dead inside? But yeah, we're still alive and kicking. I survived my stunt against the spectator, which I was really afraid of. So yeah, it's going alright. I'm not crying, so I didn't die. Alright, let's go another level deeper. So your points are still safe fire. And I mean, about 2/3 of the stream are done, so, well. Oh shit, that was Dark Ethan. Just kidding! Or am I?
Maggots will be done.
I kind of feel like I'm missing one chest. I guess it's on a higher level. I don't know. Doop.
That's curious.
Oh. Yeah, I guess no one is going to fit into that hole.
Interesting.
The non-magical chest, exactly that one. But I guess it's on a higher level. Like the chest with all the mundane items, right? It is really such a trade-off. I have a fan right next to me, which is very nice because it's very quiet. I don't think you can hear it because I can't hear it. But it's annoying with the hair. And here with another small saucer tree. Ooh.
That?
I think it's on the main floor, the one you walk up to initially. Okay. Because I mean, you also in there get the boots of Featherfall, right? So I was like, I think you had access to that before going down. Oh well. Let's randomly take one of the blooms here. Can't cast spells. I absolutely hate it. So Starion, open the door.
For a skeleton key.
Ah, that would be very handy.
You have my attention.
By the way, if you want to talk a little proxy, what are you really gaming? Like what kind of games currently have you hooked?
That way.
Anything new to recommend? Especially considering that like summer sale is around the corner. Or wait, already started as Mother-chan said earlier. Yeah, we can't go down here yet. Gosh, the music in here is so weird. And it's so cool. You just gotta love Wizard's Towers, right? There's a lab here. Lots of interesting contraptions. Burlap sacks with rotten carrots. What's not to like? Oh wait, there was something in there. Scroll of Invisibility. And a treatise about soul coins. Academic Disclosure. This research was funded independently and conducted at a site in Avernus, the first plane of the Nine Hells. Candlekeep does not encourage or promote the entrapment of mortal souls. Soul coins, as a concept, are one of the merciless simplicity. The sum of personal and magical essence, the soul, is bound into a minted piece of infernal iron and used as a currency by devils in their cohort. They are frequently traded, for the value can purchase mercenaries, medical items, and even the strange engines in the hells. However, there's a fascinating culture surrounding soul coins as well. I spoke to a devil who admitted she has gone... How did I see gone? I spoke to a devil who admitted she has one coin that she will never sell, for it was the bargain that got her promoted out of Limo status. She connected me to a half-elf warlock who had promised his soul to a coin after death. I was able to look at his contract, which is reproduced below. The next 50 pages appear to be a painstakingly written legal document in Infernal, with a headache-inducing number of footnotes. Gotta love Infernal contracts. For my current D&D campaign, I actually also wrote one. It was a lot of fun. It's just like 4 pages, but it was enough to really, test the party. It was very fun. At one point, one of the characters was just like, "Okay, I will sign it." I'm not sure what suit your streams, but I've been playing Night Rain. Night Rain, we talked about that before, right? That was the kind of roguelike Elden Ring DLC, right? Well, not really DLC, but like standalone expansion, right? And Helldivers. Okay. What kind of game is Helldivers? Picked up Cyberpunk on the sale, haven't dipped into that yet though. Oh nice, I can really recommend it. I mean, I streamed it until recently, and oh boy, I had lots of fun. What a desperate person makes a deal with a lemur? Very good point, Alistair. I have no idea. What can a lemur even offer to you, right? Where is the flower? Here's the flower. Because what is kind of fun is what actually powers up this whole tower, which gives it magic, is a Sasa Bloom, which creates an anti-magic field. How does that work? Ah, which also disables the traps. Interesting. Oh boy, and here to the top we need to go. Alright, so with that in place, let's go upstairs. And I still think we're missing some of the notes of the play. Uncovered mysteries allows you to cast detect thoughts. Probably never going to use that, but hey, we take it. Helldiver's fun. What kind of game is it? Like what kind of genre? I think it's a multiplayer game, right? I think I've heard of it before. Maybe already read this book. Yay, rotten food.
Yeah,
damn.
of course.
Alrighty, ascent. Okay, we definitely thoroughly explored this level here. I think this was the entrance level, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, Proxy, so you said that probably... Yeah, the chest is here. I just overlooked it. Chest of the Mundane, which is very fun.
Freckles of weave radiate from that
Because it's not mundane at all. If you pull out those items,
Look at that.
there's something else.
Transformed. I wonder what else it could change.
And it's such a nice idea. Here we go. Scroll of mage armor. I mean, sure, probably never going to use that, but hey. And Scroll of protection from evil and good. And yeah, Mistress Grace are set boots which allow you to cast Featherfall. Which, if you don't know the spell, or if you don't have potions or scrolls, is really useful here. Night Rain is a standalone game, multiplayer roguelike with Elden Ring gameplay. Yeah. It works, it's fun. Nice. I've never really played roguelikes, so I would have to have a look at that. But it's on the list of games I want to look into. The list is very long though, so I'm just not sure when I will actually do that. Helldivers is hard to describe. Fundamentally a multiplayer third-person shooter. Very Starship Troopers actually manages to have a narrative as a live service game. Oh nice, that's cool. I'm a fan. And also really a game which you can play like a lot, right? Like spend many hours playing it. As a multiplayer extraction shooter, you fight against bugs, robots, and alien squads. I'm oversimplifying. I mean, I guess it's one of those games which are like way more fun to have like actually people you play with than just playing with random people, right? Me testing stuff in game Skyrim and the stupid weather decides to become foggy and rainy. Aw, I'm sorry. Yeah, game, why? I'm sorry to hear that. That's a sand. So, this is the first new floor. Here we go. Just a portrait of Beast from Divinity of Resistance 2. Mage Friend, Arcana, and +1, Religion +1. Since we actually don't have a second ring, I would say, let's equip it. I guess this was a bedroom. And here's the button.
I can feel the collar stirring in my pack. Something must be triggering the rune's magic.
I wonder what it actually does. Instead of like vibrating. Okay. Stuffed hooked horror heads. Oh, that's an interesting choice as decoration. The careful art of Tirsu ciphers. An engraved disc of Githyanki origin containing a complex cipher that can decrypt ancient Gift dialects. A useful discovery if one should encounter such archaic writings. Well, I think we might. I have around 600 hours in Helldivers 2. That is crazy. Yeah, I play with randoms a lot. It's a lot of chaos. I think I only have like 120 hours, which is still not that little. I think that's more hours than I have in Cyberpunk. I had a group of friends who were playing Helldivers, but they've dropped off and are playing other games. It's actually so fun with randoms. You can join people who throw out SOS beacons, aka asking for help. Sometimes you can join and turn the tide of a mission. It's my shit. Nice. Torn out paper. The writing on the torn out strip of paper is shaky and blotted with tears, making it barely legible. The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hand for just a while? Aww. A handwritten letter. Dearest Lenore, I'm not sure how I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all hell would you tame a bullet? Just because you found it near Myrna's grave doesn't mean that that's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A bullet is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you are feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots of love and hugs, Amarith. P.S. It really warms my heart to hear that you put the autumn crocus flowers on Myrna's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, even though she'd always sneeze after. She was such a soft, loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. Aww. So she probably wrote that after losing her dog. And yeah, bullet as a pet sounds not like the best idea. Which is a theory of some people how she actually died. The Road to Darkness. The Road to Darkness. An epic tragedy about power, corruption, and loneliness. Prologue. A lonely road. Thunder and lightning. Enter Sorroth. New sound through damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe that foul contemptuous heel? Our other friend, a rescue from a lonely wake. Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Enter Rizia. How would I know? How would I know, Sorif? It's been so long. What do I know of you and you of me? Wait, do you hear that sound? Enter Amphius. What is that? Those figures so familiar both, but still, you seem so strange. As Amphius. Dearest Amphius, what happened to your face? As pale as death. Your eyes are as black as char. And you? I saw your teeth, they are sharp as blades. And what is with the road so slick with blood? What happened here? What happened to all of us? That is such a confusing piece. Excellent. And prologue. Act 1, 10 years prior. The rest of the page is a tale of 3 elven friends, their paths to power, and how corrupted, mad and lonely, they killed each other. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. To the grave. From Barracuda we made our stands, meant to rule but led astray. By wicked tentacle and wicked hand, this world belongs to the grey. Arundel stole all we had, it taught the weapon by which to slay. Forge your minds to ironclad, this world belongs to the grey. The exile freed us with command, to conquer what was taken away. Crush every monument into finest sand, this world belongs to the grey. Trade your heart for steel and hand, for with whip and mind we flay. Let them all hear our descent, the world is nothing but grey. I wonder if the grey are a faction I don't know of? Let me just have a very quick look. The Grey Forgotten Realms. It might also just be something for this game. Here. Grey Ones. Were specialty priests devoted to Merkur, the god of death. I'm not sure if that works. Meant to rule but led astray. I don't know. I guess I would have to deep dive into that. I will probably do that in between streams, and then I can tell you more next time. The mixed tundra option of it works well with it because the mod also has the mixed tundra. Okay. And here we finally have an engraved Githyanki disc, which we can now decipher.
Disc appears in your mind's eye.
What is with the music?
Too, and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story.
We just got the cipher.
About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Who's Orpheus?
A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it.
Oh, come on. Your bell is just fine. Tell me what it says. As if Gale would ever sit out on an option like that.
Very well. I will read it to you.
So I guess fighting the cipher changes nothing.
The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Gale shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun.
Well, well, well.
Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Gale.
I mean, who told you? Vlaakith? And if it's true, it sounds like Valka betrayed Gale then seized the throne.
She did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
I'm actually really surprised we didn't get any disapproval here. Oh well. Let's take it.
Yankee disc. Covered in writing, perhaps? Hazel might be able to decode it.
I also wonder, I don't think you ever find out, but I wonder how long Lenore's gone. Because I mean, at least here, the tower's really falling apart, right? Must have been a hot minute.